Well, simply that the print world is fading away far more quickly than most expected, and especially in print advertising. So print advertising in the United States continues to go away at 7 to 8% a year. So the base keeps getting smaller and smaller, but 7 to 8%. And so no matter how much you try to manage this digital transition and do a number of things right digitally, the bottom is falling out of the industry. And the same thing is happening in Europe to a similar extent.
Everything what happens in the US comes with a time lag to Germany. So what we are doing in Germany at the moment already is we are trying to figure out how we can tell stories on the internet in a more aesthetical way. Second thing is we are all thinking about how to distribute our content better than before through social media and using social media as a more effective tool to distribute stories in the digital sphere. And I think the third thing indeed will be how do we have to tell the standard story, the news story, in a new and more efficient way?
How do we think about mobile storytelling? That's number one. Number two would be the business model. And again, this is no surprise, but how do we make money and sustain journalism? And that requires innovative thinking. We talked a little bit about it here in this roundtable discussion. It's not just about annual subscriptions. It's not going to be just about advertising. It's about microtransactions. It's about conferences. It's about licensing and other ways in which you can take what you do to make money and support the mission, which is great journalism.
So this question of the business model is sort of defining much of the discussion, but the one thing that has to be clear is the business model only works with the right content. And so for us as a company, for example, the question is very crucial. What's our mobile strategy? How do we react to the exploding usage of news sites on the mobile phones? What do we do to get way deeper than we are into social media, because we see that the effects on our traffic are so huge that we need answers for that. And that's basically the three areas I see the next big steps. And so monetization, mobile and social.
So I think we're on a journey. We're making our way. We've made huge strides in terms of conditioning consumers to this notion that not everything is free, and that some things that make your life useful, valuable, meaningful, understandable, those things are worth paying for. So that's a huge leap, and we're going to just continue to make those leaps as we go. These are long-standing perennial questions. They're not going to be solved in 3 months, 6 months, or next year. They're going to be solved over the course of our professional lifetimes.